Hello, Driving Impact Hive. This is Kathleen, the podcast host of Driving Impact. I wanted to make an announcement. Today, April 8th, 2025, just realized that we made it. We, you, me, and the team, we made it in the top 200 podcasts in the business category. And the ranking keeps going up. Now, today, as I'm recording this, we're at number 191. Emoji explosions. Yes, 191. And I want to thank you all for being with me on this journey. I have a hard time believing that we're on this journey together and that I got to the 191 position in the Apple podcast store in the business category, which is incredible. Very thankful. And you don't know me as much as we can get to know each other, but we're going to know each other a little bit more. So I'm somebody who believes in numerology, and I think it's important as a business person to also dig deeper in your past, your ancestral past, who were in your family line before you, and to also connect to your spiritual wisdom. So in numerology, the number 191 has a spiritual meaning, because if you add 1 plus 9 plus 1, it gives you 11. And the number 11 is also a master number, which is associated to intuition, spiritual awakening, enlightenment, and also a heightened sense of creativity and inspiration. And what's beautiful with this is I fell into this ranking because there was one vendor who wanted to optimize the podcast, and I get a lot of people who contact me because they want to sell me something. And he took a screenshot and it was 198, and then I went back to verify and I was like, I cannot believe this. And I saw it was 191, and I was like, hey, actually it's 191, it's not 198. What it means, it's there's intuition, spiritual awakening, enlightenment, but also a heightened sense of creativity and inspiration. And you don't know my whole story, but up to a month ago, I was working as a managing director or senior sales director at LinkedIn, which is owned by Microsoft. I took the jump because I had this calling, but also an obsession that I needed to be more creative. I had a lot of different downloads and symbols telling me that it's time for me to go and rekindle with my creative self, and also rekindle with my bigger purpose. My bigger purpose is to really bring the light to people who need the light, and to also be this beacon and light and awakening in the world of business, in the world, in all the worlds, in the planet. And whoever falls on this podcast, I want to make sure that you can leave better after an episode than when you got in. That's going to be a bold mission, especially because in Driving Impact, we talk about life, career, leadership, wisdom, mindset, and growth hacks of the top 5%. So it's a big mission. And my personal life mission is to empower 1 billion people, especially marginalized people and people of color, women of color, Black women. I'm a Black woman, if you don't know, from Caribbean origins, and to be able to achieve their dreams holistically and to be connected to their higher self to transform their world and the planet. Okay, I gotta run. Thank you, everyone. Welcome to Driving Impact.